Hello guys, and welcome to episode 14 of my Tiraspol campaign in Stir Division 2, playing on the Axis side. Previously we had quite a long episode, went a lot longer than I expected after a very close battle in the end, but we managed to pull off a major victory, which was good. Now we're back to our turn after defending against the Soviets, and yeah, we got some attacks to make, so I'm probably just going to start over here at Tiraspol, and we'll see how much ground we can make. It's going to be quite difficult to decide where I actually want to attack, because we really do have limited resources up here. All of these infantry regiments aren't really full strength anymore. I guess some of them more or less are. But we still need to be really careful with them. We've only got so much ground to give before they just crumple us with their overwhelming numbers. So we need to really sort of figure out where would be the best place to attack. Now, I don't want these guys to dig in. So I probably want to attack the 413th Guards Rifle Regiment whilst they're disorganized. That would put me in that square. That would dislodge everything adjacent. But I'm not sure what would end up happening to this unit, if it would stay where it is and then this unit would get surrounded. If that was the case, that would be kind of bad, because this unit would be isolated. But then again, I can attack that in the turn if I don't bring in this unit, the 2nd Battalion of the 477th. So I could leave this out of a battle, and then if those guys are stuck there, we kill them with that unit. The other thing we could do is just attack that unit anyway. That would give the 1310th time to dig in. And it would also mean that these disorganized units don't die. So, I mean, we're only going to end up killing one of them anyway, but I think the 413th Guards Rifle Regiment would be a good shout. It's going to be difficult because they can bring an aircraft, we can't, because they do have their aircraft here, as you can see. And they also have AA. So we don't have any air support, and I'm not going to sacrifice my fighters again. So what we're going to have to do is probably attack with the 1st Battalion of the 572nd Infantry Regiment with the artillery to back us up, so we get 40 points in Phase A, and then bring in something in Phase B. And the only other option that I can see that would be useful for Phase B is probably the 2nd Battalion of the 457th. The Pioneers might be okay, they might be a decent choice, but it depends really what comes in, because it could be a lot of things. These guys could back them up. That's a full rifle regiment. You got the mortars that might come in, the aircraft might come in. If it's 2 rifle regiments, then that's not too bad. If it's a rifle regiment and an air unit, that's probably pretty bad. if it's a rifle regiment and the Katyushas, it's okay, but it's not ideal. Like, any battle that we take here is going to be pretty rough. So we're definitely gonna make the attack. I think we just gotta kind of hope that it's not too bad, basically. All right, tactical battle, and we'll jump on in. So they're bringing in 2 rifle regiments, which is good. I think that's the best outcome for us, because we can disorganize them in this battle, for sure. Since they have a disorganized unit that we're attacking, the disorganized unit doesn't join the battle, so we're only against the reinforcements. Which means, technically, in the start, we have roughly similar points to put down. My only concern is that I don't really have as many infantry units as they do. They pretty much quadruple the number of riflemen that I have. Like, I've got, my grenadiers, we got like 27 of them, well, less than, and they have probably like 100 Strelki, so yeah. We'll see how it goes. We do have, obviously, our reinforcements in Phase B, so we'll have plenty of points to use. And we do have our artillery, our big artillery. But they will have 120mm mortars, so I'm not sure how good the mortars are going to do. They might just get killed. We will see. Anyway, let's go ahead and deploy these. We're going to have to probably be relatively careful on the approach here. I might have to start with a lot of stuff out of transports, because if they place like AT guns and snipers, it's going to be pretty nasty. So we'll bring in, I'm going to bring in an Aufklärer start, and I'm actually just going to have him run up ahead of us so that we get information. I can also do the same on this side. And then I'm going to want to bring in, I'm going to put a Pack 40 on this road. Actually, let's put it over here. So we got eyes down there. I'm going to bring in a few Pack 40s. This might seem weird, but basically sometimes the AI likes to rush transports towards you. If I could snipe a few of those, that'd be absolutely fantastic. I'm going to bring in a bunch of infantry here, and we'll give a leader to those. And we'll try and push across to the right-hand side here, grab this flag on the far side. Okay. I probably want to bring in like an MG or 2, or 3, or 4. And we'll have these move forwards. Want as many as we can get, really. Spread those out a little bit. Get them to move up. I'm going to bring up the rest probably after the start. I don't want to bring in too much stuff at the start. Although, I guess it doesn't really matter. As long as I have a few units left that can like, drive onto the enemy. I've pretty much placed all of my grands. Really rough. That's really, really rough. Okay, we'll just put in a couple of 120mm mortars back here. And we will call it at that and start moving forwards. Yeah, so here comes some transports. Hopefully we can kill some of these. I wasn't sure where they'd push them forwards, so yeah, I'm not sure if we're actually going to be able to kill any of those, because that's a bit out of range. Oh, we got one there, that's good. Oh nice, that slowed down. The Pack 40s can probably get a couple kills at least. If it can hit. That's a 2-star Pack 40, what are you doing? How did that miss so bad? Oh gosh. Alright. Let's bring in a commandant here. I'm going to bring in a gunfighter on the left though. Let's keep this back because there's infantry there. Okay. Well, if they push towards us like this, it's actually pretty good. I'm going to bring in IGs now to back us up. Now we know it's relatively clear. Let's bring that IG further left. The other thing I'm definitely going to have to do is bring in supply, because I think my grenadiers are just going to run out of supply. I don't think I can push these IGs that far forwards because they do have 45s that are hidden everywhere. We're doing okay. Mortar fire's coming down onto us a little bit. Let's counter battery that. It was over here somewhere. There it is. Drop a couple shells on that. I'm going to move these together. And we'll start getting the artillery in. Okay, we're going to place these like right at the back. Because they don't need to be that far up. They are super long range. So far so good though. Let's get that IG wheel into the edge there. Keep these moving up. My Aufklärer should be leading the charge really. There looks like the OB's here. Yep, let's hit that. I'm gonna move these quite far away because I don't need them there for a little while. And this is group 1. We're actually close enough to drop some MG rounds on that, so that's good. I'm probably going to bring up the next IG onto this next hill. But I need to make sure things like this 45 are gone, otherwise it's going to be a pain. I'm going to kill my IG before it unloads. Be really bad. Looks like the mortar strike actually did really well for us. We do have corrected shot here somewhere, like in some places where we got the Grenfielders, so gonna get a couple of infantry to push through these trees. And we can get some decent shots in with the Moises. These are such big artillery pieces. Look at that. Crazy. I'm gonna unload this. Yeah. And that can push up on top. There's the artillery shells coming down. West Kanaya. They are actually pretty bad for us to just run into. I think so far it's going pretty well. Haven't lost anything yet, so they're not bad. I need to be careful with the commander. Like, I don't want to get too far up. These mortars. We'll go for that. There. Bunch of snipers. Okay. Get the rest of my artillery in. We got plenty of points. Apparently not enough though. Somehow. I think this is probably like the next worst place for us. Let's hit these snipers as well. Gonna want to think about getting some supply up soon. Okay, good. Let's send a couple of these back. These can keep pushing forwards. They're going to get surrounded otherwise. My artillery battalion can send some battlefield over here. Okay, so far they've just kind of sent a lot of leaders at me. And other stuff like that. It looks like there was 45 MIT guns on that right hand side. Want to kill them off. There's definitely still... I was going to say, there's still an AT gun there. Don't want to let that sneak past me. Oh, those artillery shells coming in. Doing plenty of damage. Right, let's get all of these unloaded. Those unloaded, go in there and then up there. Move all of these supply trucks away. Alright, let's put all of these onto one big group. We can just start demolishing stuff that's in our way. I'm just going to let the battlefield clear that out. Those Grens need help. Most of these will be out of ammo. Kind of low on dudes. I need some more men to push through this town. Ooh, don't want to hit my own dudes. Okay. Well, that artillery, I think, kind of did the trick at least. We're getting there. Alright, here we go. We got more reinforcements. Let's get this show on the road. Finish them off. Gonna be probably quite difficult to micro that many transports coming in, but it'll be okay. Well, there goes the first unit I've lost. Gonna keep that artillery coming down. Keep pushing forwards. We've only got so much time. Just unload these where they are. So many AT guns on the map, I really don't trust it. These only have like 1,000 meter range, but even so. When I don't have MG ammo, I really lose out to Straki at close range. It's pretty bad. Gotta be really careful. And that'll do. Get even more shots down. Those ones were risky. So if I go total victory, that would be ideal, but I don't think it will make much of a difference to the outcome because we're going to destroy the disorganized unit anyway. Let's just have that one follow these guys. The major victory will do. That would disorganize the reinforcements at least. If we can go more than that, then that's fine, but we don't have to. I'm just gonna blitz this area. That artillery fire did really well on this right hand side actually. See if we can watch those artillery pieces fire and smash that area before the end of the game. There's like 10 seconds left. I don't think the rounds will get there in time. Oh, that's sad. Well, I'll take 19-4. That is a major victory. 14 minutes, 5 seconds. A relatively safe attack as well. Only lost 4 men in that, like 4 squads at least. Just lots and lots of AT guns and stuff that they brought in. Maybe we already did damage to that unit that reinforced, I don't know. Maybe. But that is 24 AT guns dead. 24 45s. Actually, more than that. Damn. That's a lot. 32. And then 2s is 3s as well. Alright, let's see what happens. Yep, I thought it'd be something like that. Yeah, that's pretty rough. I might take the opportunity to destroy the Katyushas then. This is definitely getting counterattacked by this unit. There's no way I can arty that, right? No. I can definitely arty this unit. Or bombard this. And I'm probably going to bombard this as well. And then I'm going to attack this unit. I don't really care about killing these because they're so damaged that it doesn't really matter. If they joined a battle, it would probably be a good thing. They can reinforce with these guys, but I mean, if they do, then that's actually good. So I probably want to... Let's see. Just wondering if I need to save any of these units. I don't think I do. Like, I guess maybe this one. Just in case those move like 1 square, and then I can probably attack them again, maybe. So we'll definitely take this one. We'll take the Fusiliers in. And... probably just phase B unit. I'll do. Okay. Oh, actually... They brought in their AA. Huh. Okay. You know what I think we should do? We let it get to phase B so that the AA comes onto the field and then we win the game. Well, with a major victory. And then I disorganize the AA, which will take down the AA net, and then I can use aircraft. Although they keep using interception, which is annoying, but at least that's one piece of the puzzle dealt with. Yeah, okay. I think I'm going to do that. Get rid of that pesky AA. So I'll probably invest in... trying to think how I need to do this, because they are going to have, obviously, the Katyushas. I think we just go for infantry initially, as if I was going to rush them down, but we kind of deploy short. I think that's what I'm going to do. And then later on, when it's like phase B, we can just use the rest of the units to actually push really deep. Although they, by that point, they're probably going to have a lot of like artillery pieces at the back, and it's going to be quite difficult to push up because it's a lot of open ground here. But I'll make it work somehow. I don't really want to give them anything that they can fire at. That's the thing. I need to have just infantry that can hide. Because if I bring in any mortars or anything, they're just going to shoot them. Anything that shows itself here is just going to get shot so quick. I've really got to time this well, I think. I don't really want to fight the AA unit because it will just be a load of like 37s and 85s, which would actually be kind of difficult to get close to. I need to kill their initial infantry anyway, so we'll do that. Okay. Made quite a lot of ground here. I'm quite happy to like just take one side of the map, honestly. I don't want it to go... I don't want to take too many flags, basically. That would be bad. Oh yeah, we need to be in positions where they're not going to be able to RT me. So if any of my units fire, they got to move. Because otherwise they will be exterminated. I'm not using that term lightly. They're going to be completely exterminated. At least we're going to be able to kill like all of the supporting units. At least. Oh, this is perfect. Okay. Major victory in 7 minutes and 40 seconds. Phase A is in 7 minutes and 30 seconds. So we stop these, we pull these back because I don't want to collapse that salient. We're going to have to be careful here. I'm going to pull back. I guess the only issue with doing it this way is I'm not actually going to kill the Katyushas, I'm probably just going to disorganize them. So... I don't know. I might want to fall back on this right side. Making sure I don't go to a victory is super important right now, because otherwise it will tick faster. We need to actually move back. Looks like that might work out okay, because they're like arting where I was. Yeah, we kind of like dodged them. Although I need to kind of maintain enough flags for it to be a major victory. So I think I'll just come back on the right here. We'll blow up the stuff in the middle. And then we'll capture the flags that way. We'll let them have the flags on the right. We'll kill the stuff in the middle. Oh, leave my Auflader alone. Alright, blow up the Maxim for me. And that'll be 18 flags. So we go for these ones. We're going to want to go for this one. We're going to have to hold these ones. Okay, cool. I kind of want to get a grenade on these, but it's going to be risky. I'm going to have to fall back as soon as I throw it. Oh, please don't die. Oh, that's savage. Okay, let's bring in a few grenadiers then, and a Grenführer. Oh, they're actually running in the opposite direction now. I might as well just keep it spread up. I don't want that to be too close to these, because that will shoot us. Clean those Kanaya out, please. That Visivod's going to die. We'll probably capture that flag. I don't really mind that much. Can probably actually hold that flag. That's fine. If I go total victory like the last second, like as soon as it's phase B, we can just push our infantry forwards. Just need to leave it like right on the edge, like it kind of is. And as soon as it goes next phase, we can just attack move. Need to get out of the 500 meter range. Okay, 53 seconds. I think we can go total victory now. Like even if I half the timer now, it's still going to be over a minute, so we got plenty of time. Let's move these up. I need to dodge that 152 artillery. Alright, let's just push up. Actually, they might cap that one back quite quickly, so we will see. As long as I hold on to like a couple of extra ones here, should be fine. Total victory in 10 seconds. Yeah, job done. Perfect. 10 minutes, 35 seconds. A little bit cheesy how I'm doing that, because obviously we're not really getting that many kills doing it, but hopefully this destroys the Katyushas and disorganizes the reinforcements. Fingers crossed. Yep. Bam. Okay. Didn't reinforce the artillery because they were quite far away, but otherwise all good. Right, we can actually move up and reconnect our infantry, so we will do that. Let's see, I want a Fusilier battalion in here. It's pretty important to have something that can reinforce in phase B. We're going to want the... I don't want these in front, because having to defend against the 1149th with just armor would be absolutely awful. But they're a good supporting unit, so we'll have them behind. That should capture Tiraspol. It did. And the game didn't end. Okay, so the campaign hasn't ended, and we control every flag. So that's pretty much it, right? Yeah. Okay. Now I could try and continue the breakthrough here, and then go for like the back of the map and cut them off. Potentially. So we'll probably continue to try and push through here whilst controlling this flag. Yeah, it looks like the campaign's going to continue. The other thing that I could potentially do is just keep bombarding them and skip through the turns. But we'll try and cut them off and see how that works. I might try and do some shenanigans, not here, but maybe over here, with the armor, because you guys wanted to see the third armored group. So we'll definitely make sure to move these up. And yeah, okay, cool. We need to just finish off this before I move away from it and forget. So we do have my mixed AA, which is good. We can roll this up. How far can I go? I'm not sure if this is far enough to hit the... Oh, it's so close. So close. If that was just a little bit closer, we could have just subbed the AA and shot them down. That would have been great. We'll move it next turn, it will be able to do that. These can move up the whole way they need to. Okay, so those are all moved. I just got to pile in across this bridge. This one's fine, we can move that up. This one is actually quite a big unit. The division group 125. Interesting. There was a unit that could go all the way up, but I think we'll leave this one at the top. I'm gonna bombard here. I'm gonna dig these in. We're gonna move them behind. This unit is quite damaged. The Fusiliers, we're going to want to move up as close as possible, because next time they'll have like 4 action points. That'll be really useful for defense. This unit might as well get on the road. This unit can shimmy up. Let's see. Might just move this across a little bit, so I can move these up further. Otherwise, there's not really any space. No. Okay. So let's have a look down here. So these are going to stay dug in. I might want to move one of these to like help defend here. I might just move that over so they can help defend this side. We're going to want to choose how we bombard. I'm probably just going to bombard this unit, because that one's digging in. This one might attack us. It will reinforce... I guess we could bombard the 6th guards. Let's bombard both of these. We will want to deal with these eventually, though. I'll probably make sure that I can kill these IS-2s somehow, and then we'll actually engage them, because that would be quite fun. This unit might as well dig in. Let's see. Some of this stuff's pretty overextended, like these artillery units. I'd love to attack them, but I don't want to be overextending myself afterwards. Here I could like push on the 604th and then push in from this side and cut off this lot. Maybe. Right, this needs to fall back. These are the Nashorns. So the Nashorns need to move over. Although we do need to still deal with this assault group. I mean, maybe we don't have to deal with them. I think I can bombard them. Yep. This unit's definitely digging in. I don't want this unit to be attacked. I really don't. It would be bad. Let's move these up to face off against the IS-2s. And we'll have the Armoured Recon Battalion chill out on the road here. We can maybe move up the Armoured group. Wow, that's a lot of armour. A lot of armour. Let's see. These are Panzergrenze, Panzerfaust, and loads of Panzerstreiks. These are looking good. Let's get this Panzergrenze regiment in there. We can get the... Is that another Panzergrenze regiment? Yeah, we'll put that one here. Move the armor up here. And these can all go and attack these guys in a bit. Yeah, that seems good. Okay. These need to move up as well. We'll keep them on the road. This can move up as much as it needs to. We got the motorized recon group here. This is maybe USOs and R1s. Okay. Let's see. I'm gonna move these across and we'll pop them in there. I'll try and get them into a battle because that'll be quite funny. We have another AA coming up. Good. Let's just move up the rest of these in one big order. Should be fine. Okay, that's okay. That's as far as they can go. Good. So all of these are moved. We'll leave that one with 3 action points. These are moved. At least we broke down the AA there. That's like really, really good. I mean, if a lot of these are still disorganized next turn, then we're actually going to be able to kill quite a lot of stuff here. And the unit that could attack us here is bombarded, so we did well doing that. We're going to move this back. Move these up. I kind of want to dig in here somewhat. I think I'll dig in this one. Move this one up. I'm going to dig in that one and that one. It's really tempting to attack these, but I don't think we need to. They might just move down and then we can encircle them afterwards. But let's just click dig in. I think I can move these forwards and then I can move the AA up a bit. I think I'm just going to move them back. We'll move them forwards afterwards. This artillery, and bombard this unit. We'll bombard this unit. That's going to allow them to dig in at least. This unit can shimmy round with the tank destroyers. Alright, great. So I think that's all of these moved. Everything around that pocket is moved. And we've got more and more units coming up, so that's great. Let's just check for artillery. I think I used most of it. Yep. All the artillery is used. It's good. We're going to bombard this unit. And I'm going to bombard the AA. Okay, that's fine. These Stugs. I might just keep the Reshitsa there, actually. Yeah, we'll leave those there. Let's have these move up here. And then I'll have the Stugs on the road. This is a recon group. That's a lot of Kalarashi. Okay. The 28th, 29th Army Corps. Just move up behind this defense. And we'll bombard this one. And we'll bombard this one. I do need another artillery piece here. I should probably move this one across. Kind of want to move up with the AA. Yeah, I guess it doesn't really matter. As long as it's covering my own dudes, it doesn't make a difference. Okay, let's get these to fire away. And we'll hit the Guards Rifle Regiment. Okay, that's fine. And then on this side, these need to dig in. So we'll do one more bombardment. Just to get them dug in, and then we'll let them attack us. If they want to. Is that another one of their forces? Yeah, it is. They're really setting up a lot of interception with their aircraft. My AARs are in tatters. They really are. This first fighter group's been battered. Do I get any more? Get the second close support wing and the third close support wing. We should bring both of these in. Although I'm not really able to use them very often. We've also got more Romanian troops here. Looks like standard infanterist. And these guys are standard Grens. Okay. I don't think I'm going to really bring in too much more. We could maybe afford one more of these. I don't know where I'd want to bring them. It'd be nice if I could just like be like, yo, I'm going to bring them in at Tiraspol. But no, we can't do that. I could use some more artillery up here, so maybe we could just bring them in down here and then ride them up there. Gonna take them a while though. Okay, well, unfortunately guys, it has been my time. I'm gonna leave it here. In the next episode, we'll just finish off. I'll just double check my movements. We'll move on to the next turn. We'll see if we get attacked. But I'm actually really pleased with how this turned out at Tiraspol. That's really good. They do have the 96th Tank Brigade on the way. That's going to get spicy. But in the meantime, that's it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.